What if everything in the universe is worshiping, through motion, rhythm, and obedience to a divine order? What if atoms, planets, galaxies, and even stones are all obeying a greater command? The Qur'an affirms that all of creation, living and non-living, is engaged in the worship of Allah, even though the way they worship may not be visible or understood by humans. The seven heavens and the earth and whatever is in them exalt Him, and there is not a thing except that it exalts Allah by His praise, but you do not understand their form of exalting. Surah Al-Isra, 17:44. In another verse, we see a similar message. Do you not see that to Allah prostrates whoever is in the heavens and whoever is on the earth, and the sun, the moon, the stars, the mountains, the trees, the animals, and many among mankind? Surah Al-Hajj, verse 22-18. These verses emphasize that everything in the universe is engaged in tasbih, glorifying the Creator, suggesting a universal rhythm, an order of submission that governs all existence, whether we can perceive it or not. At the heart of Islamic practice stands the Kaaba in Makkah. Around it, Muslims perform Tawaf, moving in a counterclockwise direction. This movement represents unity, harmony, and orientation toward a single center. Tawaf is not merely a ritual, it is a reflection of cosmic order expressed through human worship. Now look outward, beyond Earth. The planets revolve around the sun in precise, stable paths. Our solar system itself moves through space. And entire galaxies rotate and travel through the universe around centers that are still not fully understood. From atoms to solar systems to galaxies, motion around a center appears to be a fundamental principle of existence. In modern physics, electrons move continuously around the nucleus of an atom, not in classical orbits, but in probabilistic regions called orbitals. Though vastly different in scale, the pattern is strikingly familiar. Entities revolving around a central authority governed by precise laws. The Kaaba is central to the Ummah, guiding human worship. The nucleus is central to the atom, governing electron behavior. The sun is central to planetary motion. Galactic centers anchor billions of stars in motion. Just as Muslims encircle the Kaaba in devotion, electrons remain in constant motion around the nucleus, planets around the sun, and stars within galaxies. This recurring structure may symbolically reflect fitra, the innate order and submission embedded within all of creation. Islam also establishes a daily rhythm through 5 prescribed prayers, salah, serving as spiritual anchors throughout the day. Notably, Tawaf pauses during these prayer times, allowing worshippers to realign themselves in collective prayer facing the Kaaba. This raises a profound reflection. Is rhythm, motion, pause, alignment part of how creation responds to divine command? From a scientific standpoint, electrons do not stop moving. In quantum mechanics, electrons are described by wave functions, not fixed paths. According to the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, they cannot have exact position and momentum simultaneously. Even at absolute zero temperature, electrons retain zero-point energy. They never truly come to rest. We observe quantum beats and Rabi oscillations, where particles transition rhythmically between energy states, phase coherence, where particles remain synchronized, biological clocks, such as circadian rhythms, where atomic and molecular processes create cycles of life. These patterns suggest that periodicity and synchronization are deeply embedded in the universe, physically, biologically, and perhaps symbolically. The Qur'an also presents a powerful warning. O you who have believed, protect yourselves and your families from a fire whose fuel is people and stones, over which are angels, harsh and severe. They do not disobey Allah in what He commands them, but do what they are commanded. Surah At-Tahrim, 66:6. This verse raises a profound question. Why stones? Stones are non-living. They do not choose, speak, or rebel, yet they are mentioned as fuel for the fire. Here, I present a personal belief and symbolic hypothesis. Everything in the universe follows a rhythm set by Allah. People, nature, the earth, systems, and even stones exist in balance by obeying this rhythm. When this rhythm and submission to Allah are followed, there is harmony and peace. But when this order is broken, when obedience stops, disorder begins. Just as electrons cannot survive without following physical laws, and planets fall apart without balance, stones can also lose their purpose when their natural order is broken. In this understanding, fire is not just punishment. It is the result of losing balance, losing rhythm, and turning away from Allah's command. So whether it is humans or even stones, when the divinely set rhythm and submission are not followed, the consequence is destruction, symbolized by fire. This is not a scientific claim, nor a theological ruling, but a symbolic reflection that creation remains in peace and balance when it follows the command it was designed for, and descends into destruction when that harmony is lost. Therefore, the hypothesis is this: all elements of the universe, living and non-living, follow intrinsic patterns of motion, rhythm, and order that symbolically resemble acts of worship described in the Qur'an. While not implying conscious intent or literal prayer, these patterns, circular motion, periodic transitions, and synchronized rhythms can be viewed as physical manifestations of universal submission to a central law or command, analogous to Tawaf, planetary motion, galactic motion, and the daily rhythm of Salah. This hypothesis is symbolic and philosophical, not a testable scientific claim. Its purpose is to invite reflection, not to redefine physics or theology. The Qur'anic worldview presents the universe as a collection of signs, from atoms to galaxies, each pointing towards the Creator. While science explains how things move, faith invites us to ask why. And between the two lies reflection. Perhaps worship is not limited to words and rituals alone. Perhaps it is written into motion itself. From the smallest particle to the largest galaxy, everything moves, obeys, and submits in its own way.